My name is Samuel Leeds, and in this video I'm going to be explaining why you need to know what Article 4 is, what it is, how you can avoid it, and as an investor, how this could potentially ruin your HMO business unless you're aware of it. Article 4 is something that I used to say, it doesn't really affect that many areas. It's a zone, a nasty thing that councils put into cities or towns, which means that if you're going to buy a property and convert it into a HMO, you'll need planning permission. And planning permission is a pain to put in place. So I used to say a few years ago that you could just go, point to somewhere on the map of England, and it's probably not going to be Article 4. However, that is changing because the councils are bringing Article 4 in more and more and more. They've just brought it into Wolverhampton, which is an area where I used to buy loads of HMOs, and now I can't. So what do we do about this? Well, you've got two options. Option number one is you can just get planning permission. I could just stubbornly say, I'm going to continue buying houses in Wolverhampton and converting them into HMOs, and I'll just go through the planning permission process. However, I'd be stupid to do that because next door to Wolverhampton is Walsall, where you don't need planning permission and the houses are just the same price. HMOs work pretty much everywhere. As long as it's in the city, people will want rooms. So I think the smart thing to do is to just keep going to the areas that haven't got Article 4. But what will happen is the council are going to keep putting Article 4 in more and more cities. Why do they do this? I don't know exactly why they put Article 4 into cities, but what I do believe in is what Jim Rohn says. Jim Rohn says this: it's not about the blowing of the wind that determines your destination. It's not about what the economy does, what the government does, that determines your destination as a property investor. It's not the blowing on the wind because the same wind blows on us all. It's the setting of the sail that determines your destination. So I actually love Article 4 because I bought a load of houses in Wolverhampton just before Article 4 came in. Now, the fact that I've got lots of houses in Wolverhampton and now it's an Article 4 area, which means that no one can buy a HMO in Wolverhampton anymore, or buy a house and turn it into a HMO. What's that done to the value of my HMOs? Well, number one is the value has gone woof and shot up. I know it has because people have offered to buy my HMOs off me for considerably more than I bought them 12 months ago. And number two is it's got rid of all my competition, or the people that would like to buy in the area, rent out rooms, because they can't. So it's meaning that my rents have gone up as well. So I guess the lesson in this is to find areas that have a demand for rooms like Grimsby, Bradford, Hull, Middlesbrough. There's lots and lots of areas that haven't got Article 4 that are bringing Article 4 in soon. HMOs are incredible. It's a great product with a massive demand, but they're going to make it harder for people down the line. But here's the good news. If you buy a house right now and it's not in an Article 4 area, and then they change the rules and bring in Article 4, it won't affect you because you will have the grandfather rights. I love grandfather rights, which means it only affects people that buy after the Article 4 has come in. So the lesson here is find properties that don't have Article 4, buy in those areas, wait for the Article 4 to come in, watch your rents and your house values shoot up in value, and you will be so glad you did. How do you find out if an area is Article 4 or not? One, ask an investor. Just say, hey, has this area got Article 4 in it? Actually, I shouldn't have said that. I don't want to be bombarded with calls. Two, ring the council. Just ring them up and say, hey, has your city got Article 4 in it? They'll tell you. Or three, write down this website. This will tell you everything you need to know. www.google.co.uk. Google. Just Google it. Put the city, followed by Article 4, and it should tell you whether it's got Article 4 in it. And if you can't find anything, then it's probably because it doesn't. So that's the video about Article 4. I hope that's been helpful. Please do feel free to put your comments below, and I'll do my best to answer. Very soon, I'm going to be bringing out another video, which is HMO Rules and Regulations Mortgage, HMO Rules and Regulations Licensing and Council Tax, because it is important you know the rules. But just remember, don't be put off by some of the red tape. This is easy, and I just bought a house last week. HMO, I paid no stamp duty, and it was a no money down deal. And I'm going to be explaining how I did that as well very soon. So please, if you want to know more, subscribe right now below, and I'll see you soon. God bless.